am Sophie Tang. I'm the lighting designer for Tale of the Gifted Prince. The one-sentence answer that how I explain to my grandma is, I decide where the lights go and when to turn them on. But in a real-world setting, lighting design is kind of the glue that helps everything come together. It provides information like, are we in daytime, are we in nighttime, and it supports the story. We're in autumn time and we're in winter time, or help focus in different moments of the scene and create atmosphere. Basically, it supports the story on the side. I counted. I have little under 300 lights. I think there's 20-something moving lights. So there's 2 follow spots, and then there's a bunch of LED lights and some conventionals as well. And then we also have some lights that's embedded in props. Like the book lights up and the sword lights up, and there are some lanterns that lights up. We have 2 days scheduled, 2 8-hour days, and typically it takes more or less that amount of time. And after that, the 2 days are what we call hard focus, which is physically focusing each light, and then we have soft focus, which is to focus the moving lights individually to their different settings. So more than 200 lights will need to be focused. That means I'm standing on stage telling the focusers where a light should go, and if it needs to be adjusted, if it's bigger or smaller, does it need to be softer, if there's a shutter cut where maybe it's hitting a set piece, and I would say, can you cut this off so that this light specifically is not hitting this item. The moving lights, although don't need to be focused, but still does a great amount of work in the show. They will move around and they might create something like a gobo, so there might be a pattern that they're creating, or there's a specific color they're providing, or for example, when we're at the river, they might create effects of feeling like waves, or the motion that feels like we're on the river. I generally have a theory that I use. It's called the 6 viewpoints. It's made intent for acting, but I find it very useful. So the 6 viewpoints are space, shape, time, emotion, movement, and story. So I usually pick 1 or 2 as the keyword to guide my decision-making process. And for this one, I think story is a big one. So how lights can support the story in this particular show is, for example, we have this character, Woman. She's a storyteller, but she also has a bit of magical influence on the story. And in the moments where she may freeze time, lighting may help like pick her out, differentiate from the rest of the environment. Or when she does a magical spell cast, there may be some magical effects around her. Or there's a moment when Kwang turns into stone. Obviously, they're not actually turning into stone on stage, but lighting can help with that sculptural quality that looks like he's being turned into a statue, things like that. We're trying to pull some colors from like traditional Chinese paintings or landscape paintings that will work really well with Beata's set. For example, like a light teal or like a specific shade of blue that might not be used as often in other settings that you might see here on stage. And there are other things like there's a moment in Top of Act 2, there's some montage moments where little scenes happen here and there, and it kind of melts away and another little scene happens. How I'm picturing it is kind of like a drop of ink into water and then another drop. So one scene comes in and then it melts, and another one comes in and melts. So kind of a bit of that quality in lighting as well. Yeah, my family's from Shanghai, China, and I moved here when I was 15. And for me, in theater, it's not very often that we get to work with a predominantly Asian creative team and cast. So on a personal level, I feel really lucky and honored to be contributing to the voices that's Asian, both not only on stage but also behind the scenes. And on a creative level, it also feels very comfortable, and there's like an instant openness and sense of trust in the room because of the shared cultural experience and understanding that helps the collaboration be more fluid and helps my work be more nuanced and specific. Yeah.